Very good afternoon to all of you. Before we going the details of the rights of individual and the citizens of India, which have mentioned the constitutional provisions, first of all we have to know that what is the preamble of the Constitution, which says the pillar of the constitutions that is mentioned by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. That is, Preamble of the Constitution of India is a brief introductory statement that sets out the guiding purposes and principles of the document, and it indicates the source from which the document which derives its authority, meaning the people. It was adopted on 26 November 1949 by the Constituent Assembly of India and came into effect on 26 January 1950. As we know that this is our Republic Day, which we are going to celebrate in next 3 days. As a part of the Indian polity, it makes an important sections. That is, in objective resolutions was moved by Jawaharlal Nehru describing in constitutional structure in 1947. It was adopted and it is getting the shaped of constitutions of India, and it is modified version reflected in the preamble of the Constitution, that the basic tenets which we are going to resolve and apply it in our daily life to promote that we are availing in our country, as well as we can reform and resolve the societal stigma as well. Constituent Assembly resolved to see India as independent, sovereign and republic, to draw constitutions for India. That is, there are various rules and regulations, orders, bylaws, ordinance, which are not properly possible to look at a glance that what the rules and orders. There are various rules and orders for public and each and every segments of our life, that it is not possible to going through all details. But the constitutions is the minimized book, we can say, that minimized list which have mentioned the laws and orders. Before we going through any details, rights which are applied in our daily life, that it is very important to know the preamble of the Constitution itself, which is talking about our daily basis life, to realize residual powers autonomy on such states as the constitutions of India reflects, to realize a union with a power which will be different from those given to such states, the people of India to play the source of power and authority of the sovereignty and independence, to provide justice, social, economic and political equality of status, of opportunity and freedom of thought, expression, belief, faith, worship, brotherhood, vacation of associations and action, subject to law and public morality before the law. As we know that all are equal, but equality before the law and equal protections of law, this is the basic norms, we can say, which are mentioned in the preamble of the Constitution, to provide adequate safeguards to the minorities, tribal and backward areas and other depressed and backward classes, to maintain the integrity of the Indian Republic territory and its territorial rights on land, sea and air according to the justice and law of the civilized nation, to promote peace and welfare among the worldly nations. That is the basic things of the Constitution's preamble. Before we go through any details of any rights and regulations and resolutions, the societal stigma and social evils, first of all we have to know that the what preamble of the Constitution itself says. Thank you.